So people have been asking lately what settings we're on. We're on baseband on sound card. This is AirSpy Studio, free software. You can download this, unzip the thing, run the application, and this is what you got. This is a cheap, I got this on eBay for $60. This laptop is awesome. It's touchscreen too. So now you've got this running on baseband on sound card. You select that by checking this tab and source. So source is baseband on sound card, and then now we select WFM, which is wideband frequency modulated. Okay, so this is frequency hopping modulation. So anytime you see this incoming signal doing this, it's most likely this AI V2k subliminal messaging system. So this is frequency hopping. That checks the box. So this is already doing everything to meet or beat the burden-proof threshold. So now I want to show you how intense this is going to sound without this IF noise reduction filter on. And I have it set at negative 23 dBFS. So that's what's being shot at us as radio frequency and a sound that is beyond our hearing thresholds. So when this is done, this degrades a human being to, I'd say, 50% of what they really are. This mentally degrades us. This takes our IQ down. This takes our decision making down. This takes our health down. So this is done on purpose by the country that we are supporting all of these projects through taxes that are forced onto us. We don't have proper representation right now. Every one of our representatives is read into these projects, knows that people are being controlled, tortured, and surveilled with these systems, and we're lied to about it. Trump and Kamala Harris, for example, definitely know about this. I put money on it. So those aren't people that you want representing you if they're okay with you being tortured by AI systems 24 hours a day. So I'm not trying to change people's mind on anything. I'm just saying that's my opinion. And this is 100% happening. So we had a great video uploaded today from AP Hill, where he was using WaveCloud MPH software to pick up the same activity that's coming in. So this is happening at 0 hertz, up to 10 kilohertz, and then in negative frequency. So this is the same AI chatbot, just set with a different voice that's being transmitted at me right now. And you know what's happening to Havana Marlena is she's having artificial tinnitus. So instead of communication like this, it's just a heavy tone. And it's the same shit, okay? So this can be transmitted like this in this low frequency. It can be transmitted in higher frequency pulses. And this is what's happening. This is what's creating chaos. This is what's creating Manchurian candidates, random acts of violence, Trump's assassination attempt, the Boston bombers, Stephen Paddock. These are literally the biggest violent events in United States recent history. And all of it, I theorize, is caused by this. This is man-made, engineered, discrete chaos in communities. With this type of system, with this type of software, they can manipulate the crime rate to whatever they want, with whatever type of crime they want. And I am a rarity that got out of a close call with entrapment, where not only did they use the system on me, but then they tried to use gang stalking, false police reports, and everything else to try to get me incarcerated so I cannot tell my story. So I didn't have the ability, the resources to do all of this. So telling my story gives me also protection because I don't have an ulterior motive. I'm honestly just telling the truth of what happened. And not only has that helped me being honest, it protects me. It gives me protection because these people don't want that. They don't want this. They don't want me to do this. So that's how you know you've got to do something. When the people oppressing you are weakened by you telling your story. And not only that, it helps you guys. It helps all of us. And then we can all relate together on these type of related topics. So I'm sitting here today saying that AP Hill, whose video I just added into my main page's playlist. It's right underneath the Lynn Bear and Havana Moralena's videos. He's going through the same thing I'm going through. And here's proof that this is picking up the same range of frequency that he's picking up, and we're both being hit with cruel and unusual torture, which is AI chatbot technology, and the same thing that Dr. Robert Duncan talked about, rest in peace. So this man was, Dr. Robert Duncan was murdered a month before he's about to give a speech exposing this with behind the scenes insight even further, right before a protest at the Space Force base. So this is all happening in real time, 2024, mid-year, in end of July. And this is, I can't make this stuff up. Dr. Anna Maria Malcasia, or however you say her name, her Substack is definitely worth your time. She's got like 60,000 subscribers on it or more. She's talking about nanotechnology. I haven't read anything about this type of thing, but it's most likely there somewhere. I haven't read her stuff as much as I could, but obviously this and nano are the same family of discrete torture mechanisms that we're living through. So again, I just want to show you guys that this has followed me all over town. I traveled about 10 miles or more today, and this was present at that other location, present the entire car ride while I left my laptop running. And those are the two videos that are being blocked from my channel right now from uploading. And I just made them private because I'm not going to play that bullshit. And I'm going to make another video showing the same activity, and maybe even a little bit better of a video that has less opinions by me, because I was pretty pissed this morning. I said a lot of different shit. And instead of these people like trying to set us up for traps where they piss us off and then say, oh my god, look at what he's saying about the country. Like, this is the type of shit that they do all the time. And that's why I'm so skeptical of targeted justice right now in leaking the Secret Service's home address. Why would you leak the former Secret Service director's home address? That obviously then makes us all look bad. You don't need to be doing things like that. That's not directly linked to this. Like, you people need to laser focus on stopping this torture. Don't do shit like that, because that's going to open up other cans of worms where your entire organization now might look sketchy. That's going to make everybody on there look bad. So it's just not cool to do things like that when this is so important. And those people are smart enough to recognize that that's a dumbass idea. So for them to do that, I don't believe that that was an accident. So moral of the story is, AP Hill, go look at his channel. He just uploaded a video with the same exact torture. Here I am showing the same exact torture. His software is free. My software is free. We talk about this regularly. And then you can use an EMF meter, a tiny SA Ultra. And right now I'm doing experiments right now, transmitting frequency at the range of radio frequency due that I get hit with, and that's been working well. So for example, I get hit at a range of megahertz, about 107, 106, 109 megahertz. So I'm transmitting a very small signal at that same rate. And now, guess what? I'm not feeling those dew pulses anymore. So that's not going to stop every single thing. I'm still going through V2k. I'm still going through subliminal messaging. That's why I'm running this also. And I've still got my EMF meter in my pocket here, because they're still trying to hit below the belt whenever they can with whatever frequency range that they're hitting at. Instead of waiting 3 years and making one perfect video, I'd rather give people updates as things happen. So on my community tab, there's proof of my YouTube and my phone being hacked and jammed. I was trying to upload a 5-minute video that has taken more than 4 hours and counting, or 3 hours and 50 some minutes and counting, and there's proof of it. My video is about to be cut short, so here's more of the same. All these filters matter a lot. Spend some time, dial it in,